Greetings, Libra. Welcome to your divinely guided reading here for the week. As usual, we will get a rune, and then a tarot card, and another rune for all the clarity in your weekly divinely guided rune reading here this week. And as usual, we'll get a oracle card here at the end. This week, we are using the Soul's Journey Oracle deck, so stay tuned for that, your Libra. I've already meditated on everything and shuffled everything, so let's go ahead and jump right on in. Your energetic recent past here, Libra, is about the rune of Awaz. Awaz is the horse rune. This is energetic, kind of man's best friend. The energetic source has proven themselves to you through instances of your life. Now, this is like a pilgrimage kind of energy. This is also a rune of travel or a rune of journeying. Being able to lead and be led simultaneously, that reciprocity in that nature of that kind of a friendship or a relationship. That could be a relationship with your source self as well, your higher self or your inner self, or divine source as well, your relationship with divine source. Rather, it could be also a relationship with a significant other, a co-worker, a family member. So just take how it resonates. Here, Libra, leave what doesn't. This could also be calling you to travel, or it could have been a travel that you were on, or aspects of travel on your mind here recently. These are blessings or challenges thereof, so please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is kind of like that spiritual recharge, with the star here coming in, and it was here. This is you coming from that, like either needing or having a kind of a spiritual recharge of you kind of going within, or maybe having that other energetic source that kind of, where you're going to kind of hold yourself accountable and grow together kind of thing. So this is Gabo. This is kind of driving that point home. This is the rune of reciprocity, of divine gifts, giving and taking. This is partnerships. This is a gift. This is probably either a romantic interest or professional interest, or both, or it could also be like a partnership with a family member or a community member. So take it how it resonates, but I think this is more of like a closer bond with this energetic source that's proven itself to you. And then again, like this star energy, like you're both this spiritual recharge for each other. This is beautiful. So this is blessings or challenges thereof. Maybe looking for that kind of energy in your life. Maybe you are this energy in your life and you are looking for that other partner. Or maybe this is you, like either challenged with having that sort of a partner in your life, or again, take it how it resonates, leave what doesn't. With this energetic now is the rune of Yera, cycles, endings making beginnings, beginnings making endings simultaneously, and you being in that liminal space in between. This is called the rune of the harvest, because at the end of the year we make a harvest. We kind of evaluate the crop, right, at that time. This is being able to take that breath in between singing notes, kind of, so to speak. So this is about going within to learn that cause and effect kind of lessons, less of the karmic kind of lessons, but these are more the cause and effect related, like what you sow is what you reap. So let's get a card of clarity for that. Okay, how are you showing up for this energy? How are you showing up for yourself in this energy? Are you dedicated towards your abundance? What are you building? This is the Eight of Pentacles. This is all about building towards that abundance, dedication towards a craft. And you see here, this is with like a mentor kind of energy, or with like just plying your craft and being able to know like they have all these shields here, right? They're polishing them, like they're getting them ready for the sale, like for exhibition. Mouth words. So this could be you like closing things off by preparing to sell things. Okay, so again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. These are this is clarified by Isa, going within for that inner clarity. This is an opportunity to go within for that inner clarity, whether this is a blessing or a challenge thereof. This is the rune of ice. This is when you're learning these lessons, going within, letting that ice freeze over the deep lake so you can go within for that clarity, so you can look down into that deep lake and get that emotional depth and clarity there. I think you're going to build on a lot of that here with this other source and building towards abundance with this, and kind of like simultaneously closing things off and opening up to yourself to new things all at once. So this is neat. This is okay. Your energetic near future here, Libra, is going to be in Hagalaz. Hagalaz is the hail rune. This is irreversible. This is divinely guided and very grounded energy, transcending any and all barriers, space and time. This is like a divine mandate kind of stuff. This is divine coming to wipe away what is no longer serving your divinely guided path. So when we make changes, when we adapt into lessons, we get tested like this a lot. This is kind of like the Tower card in tarot. This is unintended eventualities. This is things that we don't necessarily want to happen in our lives, but know that they are things that can happen in our lives. This isn't to say that this is something that you don't want in your life, that it is being removed or anything like that. This is just being open to that possibility, okay? So this is like a good aspect of looking at it as happening for you rather than to you, okay? When you look at it as happening to you, your ego gets caught up in it and you're like, okay, what's in it for me and blah, blah, blah. Look at what's happening to me. Rather than when it's looking at happening for you, you're already being present, you're accepting, and you're looking at the blessings and disguise and silver lining and all that good stuff. And yeah, you're being present with it and you're automatically accepting of it and you're looking for the blessings. So this is divine, like removing the things for you. You don't have to be the one doing this, okay? So that's a good thing here. Okay, things are definitely being removed from your life here. Yeah. Okay. You're definitely closing off something in your life so that you can begin the new thing. This has been done by a lot of this sort of influence. So maybe some of this is either on pause, or some of this is because of this is why you are in this like closing off of things, tying things up in a nice little bow so you can do the new things, so you can build the new things, so you can plant the new crop. You need to let go of the other things there first. And that's kind of what this is whole kind of like bringing a big culmination to, where you actually do get to release that, right, with divine help. Let's get a qualifying rune here. Yeah, sticking up for what is just, what is right, what is true, what is good, for others and for yourself, your vector of victory. You know what divinely guided path you're on, Libra. So this is interesting, because this is you still on your vector of victory, your divinely guided path. You're doing your due diligence here still, and you're on your divinely guided path. You're in your discipline here still. But I think just in a little bit different ways, with all the knowledge that you've gained and the closure that you're getting. You're getting a lot of closure, I think, here. All right, so take what resonates here, leave what doesn't. Also let me know in the comments below how this all resonates. But here we go with the rune of what is in your influence for right now. This is the rune of manas, knowing, or at least thinking we know, what comes around goes around, being very grounded in that sort of clarity of where we stand with our place in the world, attachments to things, thought patterns, beliefs, paradigms, definitions, labels, all of that stuff, and being able to be open to change your mind. So whether this is a good or bad thing in your life, this is still calling you to be grounded nonetheless. This is opportunity for you to change your mind and be able to improve of your knowledge base. Okay, you're also influenced by this nurturing with this Four of Wands. This is kind of like this other energy here. Maybe you want to do this and you got to close off some things first, or maybe this is that energy that you are closing off. So this is interesting. Let me know in the comments below how this resonates. But this Four of Wands is like, how are we working towards the benefit of each other rather towards the benefit of ourselves? And this is, again, that shift in perspective there that you're kind of in the midst of with that influence here. Here you got Berkana. Berkana is also on this card. This is, okay, how are we in our new beginnings? How are we in our nurturing? Okay, you can't have a new beginning unless you're fully into it, and you can't be fully into it unless those things are closed off. All right, so you are getting your closure. Maybe this is actually what is actually helping you to get to that point of closure. Okay, maybe this new, I think this is a new thing, or an enhanced sense of awareness of this partnership, this awareness of this friendship, relationship, however this resonates here for you, okay? But how are we showing up in this new beginning? How are we showing up in how we're nurturing this? And having those conversations about it, like being able to be open to that stability and changing, and that clarity and definitions of, okay, where are we? What are we? Those sort of things. Yeah, that clarity again. So clarity is, Dagas is kind of built into Manas there with us. So Dagas is that divine alchemy. This is in your advice for what to do right now, Libra. So Dagas is irreversible. This is about transmutation. Got to transmute some energies, go through a little bit of changes, find that clarity within. This is that, like the Temperance card in Tarot, that dichotomy in information, that night into day or day into night kind of dichotomy. The Dagas means dawning. This is like a clarity thereof, where it's not really a revelation where things are being uncovered, like a mystery is being revealed or anything like that. It's not like that. This is more like connecting the dots, information that's already together, where you're getting like your aha, and you're like, okay, well, maybe I need to, and then you fill in the blanks. Okay, so this is like the hourglass tipped on its side for the infinite amount of clarity. Also, you emerging from the chrysalis as a butterfly, so knowing that you're never going to be the same. Again, with this increased sense of definition, it looks like you are able to get that knowledge and awareness and that sort of clarity in the now, when you realize that you are the center and of the fulcrum and the balance, or you need to be anyway, in this sort of where nothing is and everything is simultaneously between these energies, so you can transmute, so you can do your alchemy, so you can fully let go of what needs to be let go of, and so you can embrace in your destiny, so to speak, like your victory, everything that you've been working towards, right? You've been working really hard, and I think you need to kind of give yourself some credit here and fully let go of what needs to be let go. Stop clinging to ideas, thoughts, beliefs, patterns that don't serve your divinely guided path. Oh, it needs to be this way before it can be that way. No, that's not the way it works. The Empress card is kind of like Berkana here too. And Berkana is on the wheel here of the Empress card. And this is beautiful energy here. This is more divine feminine energies here too. And this is not necessarily divine feminine healing work, but this is definitely getting into your beginnings, your nurturing, your intuition. How are you going to build into this? Okay, so Libra, you're called into aspects of addressing this with the Empress, your clarity with the Empress, Dagas with the Empress here, your blessed new beginnings and nurturings. All right, get into that work. And kind of like, if you build it, they will come kind of mentality, instead of thinking it has to be linear or it needs to be this way or that way simply because the experts say, okay. But they're not you, right? They're not in this situation. You are. This is focusing it as an aspect of your abundance, calling in that abundance, calling it down, right? Being grounded and calling it down, instead of going outside of yourself and not being present, getting distracted off of your divinely guided path. Look at this as enhanced sense of awareness of your aspects of abundance, and making sure that you have healthy dynamics thereof. Okay, Libra. So clarity about abundance and nurturing and creating and beginning new things. So I think this is a beautiful, blessed new beginning for you. This guys, or excuse me, and it comes with closure. that you get in your near future. That's what I really feel that this is. So in your outcome, beautiful Solilo, you get to be a lot more authentic. You get to be more of yourself. The natural success, vitality, abundance. The sun's light shines on anything and everything without a care in the world, right? So you are in this energy in your outcome. The sun's light, okay, transmutation, dawning. You're like embodying more of that fire energy too, with getting into your success and abundance. That's beautiful. Three of Swords clarifies this, and this has Dagas in with it too. This is letting you know like who your friends are and who your enemies are. This is going to be showing you exactly who to trust and who not to trust in your life, and you still get to have this beautiful authenticity here. The Three of Swords, I'm still having a relationship issue with this card. So that's because this is my least favorite card in the tarot. I always thought of it as devastation, being stabbed in the back kind of energy, attachments to outcomes kind of stuff, not being what you think they are, and having that clarity. At least you know who your enemies are. At least you know who your friends and your enemies are kind of perspective. But this is, I think, something revealing itself to you through your authenticity, okay, where you're being shown that enemy that could potentially stab you in the back, and you're fully releasing it here. I think maybe that's that you're in your authenticity, you're realizing that this is that closure that you get to gain. Maybe this is something from your past that's kind of haunted you a little bit, that you thought you might just need to just kind of carry or shoulder the burden of. But I really think in your true authentic self, Libra, is how you finally let go of that from your past. Not because of this beautiful energy that you're celebrating with this other person or this other energy, but they're going to be the ones to kind of help give you that information to where this is a very personal letting go and being finally done with that very private kind of thing as you're transitioning into this beautiful new, whatever this is, partnership, new beginning, relationship, whatever it is, friendship. So this is clarified by Othala. Yeah, your lasting legacy. This is a very stable rune. Where you're building your new foundations. The sun's light is going to show you where those cracks in the foundations are. That Three of Swords is like a crack in the foundation that you get to mend. You get to, or at least get to have that enhanced sense of, what am I leaving behind in the world? Is it transitory or is it perpetual? Is it not lasting or is it lasting, right? Is it going to be healthy or is it not so healthy? So what do you want to be known as? What do you want to be known for? Kind of stuff. And this is that enhanced aspects thereof, because I see that kind of Three of Swords revealing itself because of these beautiful things, and you get to put that to rest rather quickly here. Again, take what resonates here, Libra, leave what doesn't. We're going to go ahead and get the card of clarity from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck here for this week. These are messages straight from Spirit, straight from Source, directly to your spirit, directly to your soul. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Divine, for this card already, Leslie, immediately. So Divine has a very prompt message here for you, Libra. It says, I love myself and I see myself in everyone, with the card of pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Learning those lessons right now, kind of. Maybe this other energetic source helping you out with that. Okay, so let's look at pride. As soon as I can find that card, okay, or that page. Again, at the bottom it says, I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Now, Libra, you need to take time to honor and acknowledge who you are and what your soul has accomplished with your life thus far. You should look at your past soul choices and be mindful of how thorough your positive actions, compassion, and understanding you have made a better life for yourself and for others. So through all of that, right? How have you changed the world in some little way, Libra? How have you shared your insights with others? Reflect on what you have mastered. You should never underappreciate or underestimate yourself or your accomplishments. Now is the time for you to remember how brave you have been throughout your journey. Celebrations required. Humans tend to spend too much time Humans tend to spend too much of their energy, and time on negative emotions or what they have not done. This card signifies that you should take the rightful ownership of who you are and how you have shared your unique light with the world. It may also be a perfect time for you to look around and acknowledge those other souls who have also accomplished many great things and who need to be reminded of them. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant week.